You have, I think that you have a roughly 1 in 4 of dying.
Every single game, or maybe every other game if you're super unlucky. Tamper Timer with Sketch, Ott barely made the 5th box. In fact, he didn't make the 5th box a lot of the time.
If you know who I am, you probably know that as a pig main, I have voiced my opinion quite clearly on the old Tamper Timer and Critic add-ons as being random and not OP. The criticism of the combination of purple add-ons being too much is a complete facade because none of them change the fact that it's completely random and you could take it off in X amount of seconds. These add-ons need a change because they're a joke, not because they're powerful, because you can't put an objective term on something that's completely random. That's not math. Despite what Otzdarva and Scorpions have been saying about them. The first pig we had is a pig that had a chance of having every trap removed at their first box, which 15 seconds is roughly. The thing is that these add-ons, Tamper Timer, would be called OP with that in mind, that the traps could be removed at the first box, second box, when Tamper Timer only had the real potential to kill a survivor, mostly when it came into the 4th box. Popular content creators have made arguments, and like I said, I tried to deconstruct them as best I can. Now, Scorpions has said several times that Tamper Timer is Pig's best add-on, definitely, has said that lots of times, and he has also said that with Tamper Timer and Critic you should get a head pop every game or every other game, unless you're extremely unlucky.
If you use these add-ons, you should roughly get a head pop every single game, or maybe every other game if you're super unlucky.
That is just not correct. There is no evidence backing that up. That is just not correct. That is false. I'm sorry, that is null and void. The only way you could possibly provide that as evidence is if Josh played every game that has been, currently is, or to be, with Pig and Tamper Timer and Critic, which he didn't do, because even as the best pig main out there, he's not God, so, you know. Yeah, there's no evidence backing that up, so that is just completely false, that is just completely subjective viewpoint, and may I say a bit biased. Now, Otzdarva has said a more reasonable one, which I believe he said in his Midwich video, which I'll come to in a second, as a 1 in 4 chance of the survivor getting a head pop. Once again, that's a bit more reasonable than Scorpions' claim, which was every game and every other game, you'll get a head pop. But there is also no evidence backing up the 1 in 4 chance claim, which I've seen a lot of people in my chat saying that there is no evidence backing up a 1 in 4 chance claim for the very reasons if you really think about it. Now, back to the Midwich video. The Midwich video is, people in my chat have told me, is evidence that Tamper Time is OP. The Midwich video, in my opinion, as it stands, is an unfair test of these add-ons. It's Midwich, which means it has a lot of choke points. Otzdarva literally bought the map for that very reason. Otzdarva went out of his way to get head pops, which, you know, some pig players, sorry, don't do. And, obviously, the jigsaw box system is disgusting because, you know, it is Midwich. And most importantly, this was one game, and he got 2 head pops, against an infinite number of pig games with this add-on. It's just not a fair test, in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that what I'm saying is fact and what they're saying is wrong, I'm just stating my opinion, as well as they did. But I'm also trying to see the other point of view here. Now, I'm not even going to really entertain the test that both of these content creators did together, which is go on every single map and make the trap active, and then Otzdarva goes and searches all 4 boxes. That takes away so many variants that of a normal game, including the most important one, how long the trap is inactive for in the game when it's put on. Now, that was with the old pig, the very old pig with the most random power, and, in my opinion, the worst add-ons in the game, and that is Tamper Timer included. Tamper Timer was C tier, in my opinion. Low B tier at best, honestly. It is... just because you put a good add-on at a random power does not make it a good add-on. With that, Pig got an add-on pass, and as I feared, because the community spread so much knowledge of the purple add-ons being OP, those were the main focus from behavior, and the add-on pass we got is just the same add-ons, Tamper Time and Critic, except lessened. So, which is disappointing because these add-ons were never good to begin with, in my opinion, so now we're just stuck with worse versions of these add-ons already. And of course, people like to bring up with evidence like, oh, Otzdarva did 10 games in a row and he got a head pop like 8 out of 10 of them. Once again, someone going out of their way to get head pops. And, 10 games, once again, against countless number of games. You can see that 10 games actually means little. And of course, there's the whole kill system. The reverse bear trap kill charts, where Pig was like 3rd or 4th, and it was believed, and I believe this because of her reverse bear traps, right? But here's the thing, whilst I do believe Pig has weak add-ons and stuff like that, it is definitely true that Pig has potential to get extra kills here and there because of her power. It doesn't actually say what number of those kills from the Pig are due to reverse bear traps, and more specifically, more importantly actually, it doesn't actually say what percentage of the kills from reverse bear traps are due to add-ons. It just shows her percentage of kills. Now, Pig's power works in a way where every survivor will have 12 searches maximum if you put all 4 traps on. And now Otzdarva made another video saying that the purple add-ons are basically powerful. And whilst I'll commend them for at least uploading a video that wasn't staged to make the add-ons look powerful this time around, in fact, I don't remember him getting a head pop in the video, which I'm not saying means that the add-ons are not powerful. I just think it's, a less biased perspective. But I will also say that in the video somewhere he states, on every map, these add-ons will work the same way. 1, I don't believe that to be true because every map is different, and 2, there's no evidence supporting that, so moving on. The next thing is that I will have to with this new Pig mechanic where you will have a guaranteed 12 searches, I will have to kind of agree that these add-ons are a bit crazy now. Simply because now we have a guaranteed set rule now about the Pig, because Pig used to have the worst add-ons and the most random power ever, but now Pig's power has a set rule, like all the other killers, has a set rule where it will be 12 guaranteed searches. That is and you put all 4 traps on, you are guaranteed slowdown, and it can get pretty funky, so he says. So I will have to agree with Otzdarva here that these add-ons are definitely so much more viable than they used to be, because about a year and a month ago, I would say that these add-ons were the best Pig add-ons. The reduced charge speed and reduced crouch speed, because it was like the only reliable combo she had. But now I'll have to say that these are definitely the new best combo, because now that we have a set rule, a set number, which is 12 with 4 traps placed, we have a guarantee of how much slowdown we can get. Do I think that these add-ons make the Pig OP? The big question. No. Because, at the end of the day, you are still playing a killer whose power relies on you downing survivors, and it's just unfortunate that this killer has no chase deterrence, apart from a crouch ambush, but against Heimermar that isn't viable, really, 9 times out of 10. So I will have to say that, whilst I do believe that these add-ons are a bit crazy now, and are definitely probably the new best combo, I still don't think that the Pig is automatically, all of a sudden, OP, mostly because I never believed that the old version of these add-ons, with the old Pig's power, used to be, OP, so that's probably why. I just don't totally agree, with the, black and white scenario that these add-ons have and had. I even made a YouTube short about a year ago, but obviously I had to update that because a lot of things have changed. The fact that the Pig still doesn't have any real control about how each of the trap will work depending on which survivor's head it's on, whilst at the same time considering many variables of the game, and whilst at the same time considering that this is a killer that struggles to down survivors, with a power that requires you to down survivors. That is why I'm gonna have to say that I still don't think, at the end of the day, that the add-ons are OP. My new opinion, Double Gears is probably the new best pig combo, in my opinion, as I said. Tamper Timer, meh. Still random and depends on what box the survivor's at, whilst Double Gears will still provide at least reliable slowdown. So yeah, but thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Dress and Bubba out.
Yeah, some days I feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised. On Monday, I got a gun raised, suicidal do or die until hump day. Then I go right back at it like an automatic. More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. I need a shrink, I'm gone, more time keeps passing. No watch, no thoughts at all, just a hat, new era. Rep my P's and those O's, need the Phillies with the orange and black.